Hi everyone, it's Supercar driver here, Todd Hazelwood, and this is my round 4 debrief from the Tasmania SuperSprint, proudly powered by Motul. So give you a quick insight of how the weekend went down in the cold, freezing cold weather in Tassie that we had. Unfortunately, it was a really tough weekend for the team at CoolDrive Racing, and we really didn't walk away with any exciting results to really expand or talk about or be proud of. Unfortunately, it was bit of a struggle. It actually, to be fair, it actually did start well. In practice, we had some really good speed. We were 3rd in practice 1, 10th in practice 2, only a couple tenths away from fastest before we went into qualifying. So to be fair, our preparation was good. We rolled out the truck strong, which is always a big key feature at the Super Sprint events, where you haven't got much time from when practice 1 starts Saturday morning up until race 1 in the afternoon on the same day. So we felt like we'd done everything as well as we could as far as preparation was concerned. There's a fair few things going on behind the scenes with Supercars, trialling different engine maps from practice 1, practice 2, and then even up to before qualifying. So we had an experimental mapping put in the car for practice 1, and we were really happy with it. P3 and then P10, and then Supercars changed the mapping on us 10 minutes before qualifying, and there was fair different change in the way the engine put its power down, and sort of threw us off guard a little bit. And resulted 19th in qualifying 1. So we felt like we had some work to do. Made a few changes to the car for race 1, and managed to get a really good start. And I think we're running about 14th or 15th there, which was good recovery after where we had to qualify from, and made some good passes, and we're feeling pretty racy. But just blew the tyres off the thing, really hard on the tyre life. And we tried to extend that first stint as long as possible. We're actually one of the last cars to pit out of all the cars up and down pit lane, and hoping if there was a late safety car or something that would work into our advantage. But unfortunately, going along, we lost a few spots in the pits, and we weren't able to salvage a strong result. So that was a little bit frustrating, but lots learnt from Saturday. And going on to Sunday qualifying. Again, we made some changes to the car, trying to tune up from our deficits from Saturday, and still struggled. And we were only able to qualify 22nd for both qualifying 2 and qualifying number 3. So very dismal quali session for us. Certainly weren't able to extract the speed that we're certainly hoping to get out of the CoolDrive Mustang. But we regrouped and relearned, and we made some changes again for race 2 in the mid race there, and again, made a few spots at the start, and we're looking okay. And again, weren't really able to salvage much of a result. We just struggled with straight line speed, and as a consequence, when you're struggling with straight line speed, you end up pushing harder and harder to try and make lap speed that's required from the guys around us. So you end up braking deeper, and you're braking harder, and you're getting on the throttle harder, just trying to close that deficit that we had in a straight line. So looking back at some data, there is probably a bit of a highlight there that we are struggling a little bit, to be honest. And, it's probably one of our key weaknesses that developed over the weekend. So the engine's coming out after this weekend. We're going to get that assessed and see what we can do better. And obviously we've got Darwin coming up next, which is a big track known for the big long straight there on the front there. So we want to make sure that our engine is up to speed, and then we can get back on track to try and get those results that we saw only a round ago at Perth, where we were consistently inside the top 10. So from where the weekend started in Tassie, it certainly gives me confidence knowing that we've got good cars set up, and we've got some strengths. We just weren't able to execute it as the weekend went on. We feel like we're pretty confident of what we can fix to rectify it. The team and I have had a meeting, and we're going to get onto it and get it sorted. So a couple of weeks now between Tassie and before we go to Darwin. I'll actually be racing in the go-kart this weekend at Gympie. So back in the kart, try and keep myself sharp and fit, and trying to do any sort of extra racing curriculum in between these supercar events I find is really beneficial. So I'll be doing that in between, and I'll also be doing a couple of events. We've got a trade show coming up shortly, I think out at Toowoomba, and then I'll also be attending the Cooley Rocks car show, also coming up the weekend before Darwin as well. So busy couple of weeks ahead before we go racing once again in the supercar. But as I said, we'll be working hard in between this break now to try and rectify our struggles and get back to our strengths and go racing once again up in Darwin. So big thank you to everyone that's tuned in. Appreciate all your support. And I hope you're enjoying these videos to give you a bit of an insight of what goes on behind the scenes at our Supercars events with the team and I at CoolDrive Racing. And look forward to seeing you all at the trackside soon. And I'll be bringing you another episode previewing the Darwin SuperSprint shortly. So thanks for tuning in. Talk to you soon. Cheers.